Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lindsay if you're new, and today I'm trying something a little different. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I'm trying to eat healthier and more nutritious food. And I thought I would give it a go of trying out a capsule kitchen. Now, usually I've seen other videos, this is usually for 7 days worth of food, but I'm going to do 3 days worth of food prep because I think it'll stay fresher and be more nutritious if I do it every 3 days. So I'm going to put together all these different combinations, and the plan is that this is going to be for lunch and dinner for 4 people, and all of the food cooked together will be interchangeable, so you could have something different for every single meal. There'll be no need to have the same thing. That is the plan. I'm not cooking any rice or pasta or noodles or things like that. I watched a video and it put me off eating leftover rice. Don't ask me anymore, but it put me off. So I will be cooking any rice or pasta if I need it with any of these meals. So everything else, let's get all of this has been washed, all the veg has been washed. I've got some salad leaves waiting to be washed, and let's just get this all prepped and I'll show you what I'm planning on doing. Also, if you stay to the end of the video, I will be showing you how I put each of these meals together. I'll be showing you what I'm having for lunch and what I'm having for dinner for the 3 days. So stay tuned and I'll show you some different ideas that you could try out too. So let's get our salad leaves, greens all washed, because I want to lay these out and make sure they're completely dry before we go ahead and store them in the fridge. So let's get this onto the tea towel and let's get this completely dry before we put it into the fridge. I'm also going to add some chopped cucumber to the salad too, pat dry as well. So next up, let's get our chicken into our oven dish and we'll get that into the oven and bake. I've got a mixture of chicken breasts and chicken thighs because some of the family prefer breasts and some prefer thighs. So I'm just going to cook it all together in the oven. This might look like a lot of chicken, but this is going to be for 4 of us. And this is going to be our protein for lunch and dinners. I've divided it into 2. I've got the thighs in one and the breasts in the other. I'm just going to do a drizzle of olive oil over both. Because it's going to have different meals, I'm probably going to do some fajitas one night and maybe a curry. I'm not too sure yet. So I'm only going to season with some black pepper and some salt, because then I can add the different flavours and seasonings for the type of food I'm going to make on that day. And with some salt. I've left the skin on the thighs because that's how my family like it. I don't like thighs that much. I prefer the breast. So just some salt and pepper, and then we're going to get these in the oven at 200 for 25-30 minutes. And next up, I'm going to get my eggs in to boil. So for our carb for the next few days, I'm going to be using this squash. So I'm going to get this peeled and then chopped, and then I've got a baking tray lined, and we'll bake that in the oven along with, I'm going to roast some broccoli as well. I've got 3 large heads of broccoli. So let's get this started. So I'm just going to cube these into like bite-sized pieces, and then we'll get these onto the baking tray, drizzle with some olive oil and salt and pepper, and we'll get them baked in the oven. Just spread these out. I'm going to put the seeds in as well, not all of them, but put a few in there for some extra goodness. And let's go in there with a good drizzle of olive oil and some salt and pepper, because I'll add the spices during the next few days depending on what meal I decide to make with them. So just some salt and pepper for now. You could put in some garlic as well, but I've only got enough garlic left, fresh garlic, for my hummus that I'll be making. So I would usually put it in, but I have to make do with none this time. Good pinch of sea salt. Just get in there with your hands and just give everything a good coating. And I'm just going to put this in the oven with the chicken, bake until it's cook through. There we go. Just cut all the florets off, and then I will cut these a little bit smaller because I like everything to be bite size. And then we'll just get these onto a lined baking tray. And again, I'll just drizzle with olive oil, season with salt and pepper, and roast them in the oven. All of this meal prep, you just adapt to the amount of people that you're cooking for, whether it's just you or a family. So you just make enough to feed whoever you're cooking for. There we go. And then the same as before, just some olive oil and salt and pepper. Again, you could put fresh garlic in with this as well, but I've only got enough for my hummus, so we'll have to make do. And then this will go, oh, let's give it a quick toss in those oils and seasoning. And this will just go in the oven with the squash and the chicken. Done, another thing done. Next up, I'm gonna get the red bell peppers prepped, and I'm just gonna have this with some onions. So I'm just gonna slice these in strips so they'll be good for stir fry or fajitas. I'm fancying fajitas this week. So I'm gonna cut them into strips. Okay, I've chopped up 5 red bell peppers. Remember, this is for 4 people with big appetites. So 4 red peppers, and I'm just doing 2 large onions as well. And I'm just going to be cutting the onions into strips as well. Okay, we're going to add in carefully, because this is overflowing, our red peppers and onions. And I'm just going to add in some olive oil and salt and pepper. So I'm not going to cook these too soft. They'll be al dente, I guess. I don't like soggy vegetables. I like to have a bit of a crisp to them still. And if they're going to get reheated, then I don't want them overcooked. So just leave them there for a few minutes to do their thing. The eggs are done, so I'm just going to put them into some cold water to cool before we get these cracked and peeled, and then when they're completely cooled, they'll go into the container, into the fridge. Okay, so our squash, that cooked really, really quick. That went in at 200, and that took 20 minutes, and that is soft and good to go. So that's one more thing off the list. Okay, the peppers and the onions, they're cooked to my liking, so I'm gonna turn them off the heat, and this is all coming together really, really quickly. We're almost there. Okay, so our squash is cooked, our broccoli is almost done, and so is our chicken. Our fried peppers and onions, they're done, and so are the eggs. So everything that is out of the oven is cooling. So next I'm going to get done is a quick coleslaw. So I've just finely shredded some purple cabbage. I've done a whole small cabbage, and then I'm going to grate up some carrots. These are only small carrots. This is probably like 1 large carrot. So we'll get that grated, and then we'll squeeze out any excess moisture because we don't want a wet coleslaw. So I've put in the carrots. I gave that a good rinse, like strained it under the sink to get all the water out, and I'm using half a red onion, which I'm going to grate too. Okay, so the onion is done, and again I'm going to squeeze out all the excess liquid as well from that. You always get loads out of the onion, so we don't want a wet, soggy coleslaw. And then that just goes in as well. Okay, so for my healthy dressing for the coleslaw, I'm going to go in with about 1 cup of natural yogurt. You can use Greek yogurt, but I haven't got any, so I'm just using normal natural yogurt. So I'm going in with like a cup's worth of yogurt, and then I'm going in with some Dijon mustard. Love Dijon mustard. And I'm going in with 2 2 teaspoons Dijon mustard, roughly 2 tablespoons of vinegar, couple tablespoons of olive oil, and then we'll give it a good seasoning with black pepper and some sea salt. Try and mix this all together without spilling it over the sides. And almost lost some then. And that is the coleslaw done. Look at the colours on that. So bright and colourful. So that is ready. Let's get a lid on this, and that is another thing done. I've just checked on the chicken, but the temperature, the internal temperature is still just under, so I've put them back in. The lettuce is nice and dry, so I'm going to put this into my container. And I've also sliced up some cucumber to go in with this. Let's get this in as well. And then that is our leafy green salad for the next few days. I'll put a lid on this, and this will be kept airtight in the fridge. Another thing done. Let's get that into the fridge. Then I'm just making up my easy cheat hummus, which I use canned chickpeas for. So I've got chickpeas, I've got 3 cloves of garlic, I've got 1/4 cup of tahini, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, good pinch of salt and black pepper, and then a heaped teaspoon of cumin and the juice of 1 lemon. So let's give this a blitz, and that is our easy hummus done. I absolutely love this stuff. This is so good, and it's such a quick recipe too. And I just put drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top just to stop it from drying out. Not that it lasts long, because this goes so quick. Okay, another thing done. So our eggs are peeled and they are done as well. So let's get these in the fridge too. Okay, so everything is done, and I've just put together a very quick and simple salad dressing, which is some olive oil, some Dijon mustard, salt, pepper, some sweet chili sauce, and some yogurt. So I'm just going to give this a mix through, and this will just be to drizzle over our leafy green salad, just to give it a little more flavour. There we go. I've only made a little bit because we may not necessarily eat it, but I've just done a little one just in case, because I will probably want some. So that is it. That is everything done now. So I'll just grab the camera and show you. Okay, so that is everything that I've cooked today. This has taken me roughly an hour. Obviously it took me a little longer because I was having to record it, but an hour, practically an hour. And this concept is to last 4 people, 3 days, doing lunch and dinner. And it is to encourage me and the rest of the family to eat healthy and nutritious food. I'm really hoping this is going to help me stay on track, because I really don't like the idea of when you food prep a meal, you keep it in a container and eat the same meal each day. That just does not sound appealing to me or my family. So I'm hoping that with this, I can interchange for lunch and dinner and use a combination of different ingredients, and I can create something different for every single meal. And that way we won't get bored and we are still eating healthy. So I'm really excited to try this concept. I'm hungry now, so I'm going to put together what I'm going to have for lunch. So stay tuned, and I will show you how I put this all together for the next 3 days of lunch and dinners. So for my first lunch, I'm keeping it simple with a salad bowl. I've added in the leafy greens, the cucumber, the coleslaw, some eggs for protein, some of the squash which was still warm, and then I added some more hummus for protein, and this was really good. I went with fajitas for dinner. I added in some fajita seasoning mix, topped it with some cheese and sour cream, and I cooked up the broccoli, peppers and onions, and it was very good. Day two's lunch, we had a simple baguette. I added in the chicken, the green salad and the coleslaw. I put a layer of hummus on and topped with sweet chili sauce, and this was delicious. For dinner, I made this curry and it was a big hit. I added in the squash, the peppers, the onions, the broccoli, added in some tomato paste, curry seasoning and coconut milk, and served it with rice. Day 3 lunch was a salad bowl. I was going to use the leafy green salad, but it has started to turn and I didn't want to use it. So I used the coleslaw, the hummus, the eggs for protein, drizzled on some olive oil, some extra pepper and added some microgreens, and I really enjoyed it. And for Wednesday's dinner, I did a quick noodle stir fry. I added in the chicken, the broccoli, the onions and peppers, and we made up a quick satay sauce with some peanut butter, some vinegar, soy sauce and some oriental spices, and this turned out really good. We topped it with some sesame seeds, sweet chili sauce and some sesame oil. And that is everything I put together over the 3 days using the Capsule Kitchen idea. And overall, I really enjoyed it. It made meal times really easy. The only thing I would not do next time is the green leafy salad, because that wilted too quickly for me and I would do that fresh. But overall, I really enjoyed this.